History begins where mud hardens into walls as the first cities rise beside the lifeblood of rivers. Long before our common era, a Mesopotamian scribe presses a reed into wet clay, capturing a harvest. Along the Nile, farmers lift water by hand, nurturing a civilization. These rivers were the first arteries of power, their surplus giving birth to a new necessity, the need to count, to tax, and to judge. From simple grain tallies grew the profound idea that law could outlast kings. On the Indus Plain and along the Yellow River, shared challenges trained states to organize, and written codes turned custom into rule. Across continents, new belief systems offered answers. Buddhism taught compassion, Christianity bonded communities, and by the 7th century, Islam fused faith with law. These shared stories created a moral landscape, allowing strangers to trust one another across borders. Soon, caravan bells echoed across the Silk Roads, and late-teen sails caught the monsoon winds. These networks moved not just cinnamon, but ideas, philosophies, and disease. Paper carried knowledge, the compass guided explorers, and gunpowder redefined power. Exchange quickened under the vast Mongol peace, but in the mid-14th century, the Black Death reminded a connected world of its shared vulnerability. Yet the impulse to connect endured. The old routes beckoned, and soon sails would chase wider winds toward the edge of the known map. Around the year 1500, a small ship sails west into a vast blue unknown. On its deck, a pilot squints at unfamiliar stars, the salt stinging his lips. Below, barrels hold the seeds of a new world. These crossings ignite the Columbian Exchange, a biological and cultural collision that alters diets, landscapes, and fates forever. In the Caribbean night, a sugar mill grinds, transforming chained human labor into silver and debt. But in a quiet European study, the heirs of our ancient scribe are at work, with lenses and ink-stained notes. The scientific revolution and the Enlightenment challenge old authorities, forging new tools from reason and rights. Soon, the hum of factories, powered by steam and coal, announces the Industrial Revolution. Empires expand along rails of steel, even as their citizens begin to speak the language of liberty. But how can ideas of freedom also carry the fire of conquest? This tension fuels mass migration, hardens imperial envy into trenches, and by 1945, leaves a world counting its dead. From the ashes, new nations rise with urgent hopes, only to be divided by the frozen lines of a Cold War. Today, our pockets glow in the dark. Digital networks bind us, exposing injustice in real time, yet also echoing the ancient trade routes of information and influence. Your morning coffee, your online feed, the very weather outside your window, all are threads in this tapestry of entanglement. We debate the code of life itself through genome editing and wrestle with the ethics of artificial intelligence. Global challenges like climate change and pandemics reveal our shared vulnerability, our one atmosphere. We have inherited both immense power and unprecedented peril. The story is not over, and the next chapter asks, who will steer?